I'm gonna go ahead and start drilling into my frame of my car. I like to slam it on the wooden table. Howdy, fuck. Fun fact.
Woman power.
Hey, what's up you guys, it's Rena. Welcome back into another one of my 2k+ Hot Series videos, and today I'm gonna be chopping some shit, I'm gonna be installing some shit, it's about to be good. Another little update, I don't think I shared with you guys in the prior video, because I just did it. Boom!
Nice.
I don't know if you guys really can tell the difference, but now I have 10 AN here, I have 8 AN here, and that means 10 AN feed, 8 AN return. Does it look amazing? No, it doesn't. Is it gonna work? Yes, it is. So, the manifold's off the car again. But this time, it was really nice. I didn't have to really disconnect anything, as you can see, because of my lovely, beautiful, completed, very uniform, very nice looking injector harness. Yeah. As you can see, all of my ignition coils are plugged in. They look so nice. They look so nice. Look.
Bus.
Why is the intake off again? I'm about to show you. So, I had to take it off because I couldn't reach this fitting back here, and I had to replace it with a 10 that fits my 10 to my feed that comes up right here. So when I redid all those lines and everything, I also pinned them up and made them look super nice underneath the car. Hold on. Kablamo! Yeah, look at that. Oh, so fire. It looks pretty good for at least my, this is coming from someone that, yeah. This is my fuel pressure regulator that I now have to mount on the frame of the car. I'm gonna mount it right here, and then this line right here is gonna be my return line that goes back to the tank, and this line right here I have to make today, but this is a little 180 PTFE fitting that swivels like that, and then this fitting for this 10 will go from a line from right here, well, it'll be right here, and then it'll go up right there, and it will go into this really nice little 90. But yeah, as for today, I'm gonna go ahead and start drilling into my frame of my car so that I can mount my little fuel thingy. So, also, you guys asked me a lot to take you through the process of how I do things, so I'm gonna try to do that more in my videos, and I apologize I wasn't doing it really before. So essentially, because I need to go ahead and mount this fuel pressure regulator little combo thing, I went ahead and there is a little plate that goes, you see those two holes right there? Ding ding. So, because this right here, this little hole that I made before I was underneath the car, I didn't realize how close I was to this bend right here. That doesn't seem fun to tap into, so I'm gonna move it down just a smid. I just taped on the plate, and then I'm gonna go ahead and re-scratch in. I'm a fucking like 80-year-old. For those of you that do not know, I broke my back in a Porsche 911 in the back seat with the top down.
Flashback.
Going 170 miles per hour into the freeway wall when I was 17. So my back's broken. If you hear me complaining about my back, I have a reason. I'm not just complaining because woman. I can't get my drill into this hole nice and straight, really, without the fucking oil filter coming off. But then if I take the oil filter off, it's gonna fucking pour everywhere.
You need to kill me.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'll come back to you when I got all of the little holes drilled out. Update, I'm retarded. Here we go, final review. Does it fit? Does it fit? Please fit. Oh god, dude, I'm not even that fat, bro. What? Why did it sound like that? Let me fucking this thing. 50 pounds. Look at that shit. It's not all the way tightened down, but there we go. Alright, that bitch is mounting, very nice. Very solid. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the intake back on. I'll go ahead and hook up my feed, and then it should be in position enough for me to cut the line where it needs to be. And I will show you, I've gotten better at PTFE lines. These aren't PTFE, but it gave me a little hope when I made my radiator lines. Fun fact. Yeah. But right now, I'm gonna put the intake manifold back on so that I can measure and cut this John to get it all fitted up.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. So fast as fuck. I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am.
Nothing can ever just be simple with this car. Nothing ever. I can't get the bolt on the intake to go in. I can't even fucking get anything on it. My stupid fucking fitting, my fancy one is even still too big to get in here. the line blocks it. So when I go to put a socket on there, it's literally just, yeah. Like how the fuck? How the fuck? Toyota, tell me how the fuck?
Toyota, tell me how in the fucking hell to get the fucking bolt on.
And I just checked the closest auto store. It's called SDHQ. They have a lot of shit there. They got everything, but they don't have a 45/16 banjo fitting. So that's nice. Anyways, let's start on cutting and sizing the line. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little shovey, a little fucky, you know, a little bit of this going on. Round it back out.
I have AUTISM.
Very good. There was a speck. You separate it out a little bit, just like that, and then it makes it easier. The little ferrule pearl in. Makes it a little easier once you press some of that stuff out. I gotta press it out some more. Please hold. Okay. Now it should be separated out of half. So I can go ahead and put the ferrule in. Voila. And then, personally, I like to slam it on the wooden table. It works though, it does, it works. Boom, pow, boom, pow, bing, bang, pow.
马上还要中国，现在冰淇淋。
Take that shit out. Oh, yeah! Yeah! Anyways, I ended up yanking it and I got it on. This bitch needs some WD-40. Anyways, I pulled it on as far as I can go. This is as far as I can pull it. Therefore, I need to go take it to the vice. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? Oh my god. All right, there we go. Okay. What the hell? Also, I hate this fucking vice. It's like too little for the, yeah.
Oh no!
What? Was I supposed to be pushing? I was supposed to be pushing. I was supposed to be pushing. Oh my god. I think I got it. Look, there's like a couple. I think so. I think some of the tape kinda. You see that? Yeah. Some of the tape kinda came through it. This is what we've got. So this doesn't look like a big enough opening. Look at this. It doesn't look fully cylindrical anymore. This ain't right.
What's this? This ain't right.
This ID looks small. Look. Here's the non-touched version. Non-molested. Yeah. Molested. Non-molested. Molested. Same fucking hose. Molested. Very large. Very fucking large. What?
What are you doing?
Can I pay you to, can you please? I can't get it.
You have this way too far forward.
The master, two fucking babes in the shot.
Inner peace.
So essentially what Twan was saying was the inside, it's really chewed up now because he tried to shove it in anyways. That's what she said. Yeah, you can see how it's like kind of chewing up the ID of the hose. He was saying essentially because I use my choppers, it like bent the hose kind of weird, and if you cut it with a bandsaw, I've heard that like you're not supposed to use power tools and like rotary stuff to really cut these with, but apparently it creates something like this. I didn't cut this, this hose came like this. So it creates a much easier, you know, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, or honestly, probably primarily gentlemen, I'm gonna be pressure testing my new line that I made, and yes, I did make it. So, as you can see, this hose right here, I've got a fitting in this side right here, and that's because this one is a 10, and then if you go over to here, this little 90 elbow, so it's actually a 10 AN, and then this right here at the end of this 90 is actually an 8 ORB because it goes straight into my rail, and I figured this would be a lot less to clearance than having actual adapter in between, and it was a little expensive. It was like 50 bucks. 50 bucks. But, you know, 50 bucks on one fitting or dealing with the bullshit. But here, this right here is my swag.
Sway,
This is hooked up to my compressor over there. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No pressure. Hello, I'm co-editing this right now, and I just realized I didn't put an explanation in there for why the line was leaking. I don't know like if the clip got lost or whatever, but essentially I tried to pressure test it with one of the sides being an 8 ORB, and you can't pressure test ORB with regular AN fittings, and that's all I had to like block the ports and everything and fill it with pressure, so that's why all the air escaped. The line doesn't leak though, so first things first, I need to fix this situation.
You're a problem.
I'm gonna go ahead and see. We're gonna take off this line and try to make a new one right here so that I can have some space so that I can go ahead and put my new line on right here. But the problem is that with that line on and this OCB line right here, I'm not able to get that bolt right there to bolt the intake nanny down, and that's gonna be a big problem.
This is fine.
I love bothering this man.
I want problems!
He looks so busy.
Yeah, go. Don't put this up. Yeah, it's about. It's not restricted.
We're gonna use it. So even with it bent like this, it is not going to fit because, as you can see, the fitting is already smacking. Pretty much, I'm fucked. Okay, I figured it out. So essentially, I have this hose end right here that was already like a little, I think it's a 45 bend, but I went ahead and I attached it to one of the little straights, and it will go essentially like that, bolt to the block. It barely clears this little bracket that's casted. I think it's for the power steering pump or the AC or something like that. And right here, it's going to attach to this end of the line. So is it gonna be ugly? Yeah, but you know, at least it's a fix to this problem, and I have all this space cleared up over here so that we can put the fuel line on finally, and I'll also be able to reach that bolt from my intake manifold. So I did want to show you guys how I make PTFE lines now, because last time you saw me try to make these.
Flashback.
See, now I can squish it down. Oh,
Do you ever laugh on people with a retardation?
this is why I left extra. Lovely. This is the braided shit that I was trying to deal with before. Yeah, it wasn't great. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can do it on this. All right, so now here's our new hose end. It is pretty flat, pretty uniformly flat all around, perfect, just like me. So essentially what you do is you come over to the community toolbox, otherwise known as Master Tech.
Yeah, it's about. It's not restricted.
The shop Twan's toolbox, and we take his tool. All the bullshit in here. There we go. Now you can see the bullshit. Bullshit. You don't want that. Go ahead and take your Master Tech tool right here. Really just barely scrape it out. There isn't all that much debris on the inside of the hose. I don't want little microplastics in our oil. That would be fucking horrible. So let's go clear it out. All right. Now, as you can see, I went ahead and fried all of it back, exposing the actual poly on the inside. Shove it right in between there. Oh, it's a little harder with the 8. Yeah, I see what they mean when they say like it gets harder. But yeah, you take. Can you be any more in the shot?
Huh?
Can you be any more?
Huh?
Bang it on the table. Oh no! Oh wait! Oh, I'm retarded. 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 Hold on. I'm just a girl at the end of the day. You know, I needed to put this on before I put the pearl in. Luckily, I only banged it on the table like once or twice. Once or twice. Come on. Come on out. Come out. Please out. Please come out. Oh, there we go. Okay. You can see it's at this top rivet. So that should be where we need it. You stupid bitch. Can't you just go in? You know what? Before it comes all the way out, I'm gonna go smack it on the table again. No. Okay, well, essentially what I did is I think when I had lube on my hands, I might have accidentally got some on like the inside of the ferrule because the line kept pulling out. But we're down now. At least, I think so. Now we have our line. Grab the little blocks. Here is my lovely bucket. And all you do is, now that this line is fully pressurized, you put it in here, and you put it in here. See where the leaks are, because I'm probably leaking from somewhere. Here it comes. Oh, there it goes. Yep. Since it's just leaking from this point right here, there's a little ball in here. That just means that my fitting isn't tight enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this fitting down. I'm a dunker again. So this is the side I just tightened down again. No bubble, very nice.
It's very nice.
This side is now leaking. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that side more. Hopefully that fixes it. Looky, looky. Looky, looky. Oh, no leaky. No leaky on that side. No leaky. That is phenomenal. I'm gonna go put this in the car now. Ay. Well, it's done now. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but you know, at least it's black, so it all kind of blends in together and stuff. But yeah, I went ahead and I sharpied in my little bolt, you know, a little bit. Maybe I'll do the washer too. Fuck, who knows, you know? Maybe it'll go crazy. Maybe it'll go stupid.
Go crazy! Ah, stupid! Ah!
That's what it looks like. All right, now that the lines and everything are all together, all tightened down, all on, I'm gonna do one more quick run through where I'm gonna go around the entire car since I did replace literally every single line. And I wanna make sure that everything is fully tightened down. And then I will show you the fuel pump situation going on. As you can see, I do have all of my fuel pumps disconnected wires-wise so that nothing would get power, so that I would be able to turn my car's ignition on and off so I could show you guys in that last video. I didn't want fuel spurting everywhere, just fucking making a mess in the car, because I had some stuff undone. But I can go ahead and get the system reprimed and everything and check for any leaks and stuff like that. Everything is tightened down. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the ignition on. It's gonna prime the fuel pumps and we're gonna see if there's any leaks or anything. Crossing my fingers. I don't see any leaks in the trunk over there. I don't see any leaks over here. So we should be solid this time. That's fire. That should be it. Big announcement, by the way, I am going to SEMA this year. I'm so excited. It's my first year ever gonna be at SEMA. I cannot wait to hopefully meet some of you guys, hopefully meet some of my friends from online and stuff like that, and see a whole bunch of really sick ass builds. I am so very excited, and I will be filming it for you guys a little bit here and there, a little vlog, I guess. I've never fucking vlogged ever, but like maybe some of you guys would be interested in going with me to SEMA online wise, I guess. I don't really know. I just know that I am very, very grateful to have the opportunity to go to SEMA. I leave for SEMA in literally 3 days. Yeah, I've got some tires to do on my Miata because I'm not gonna make it all the way over there with the tires that it's on right now. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. Pretty much that is it for this week's video. And next week I will see you guys when I'm at SEMA. All right, that's it. See ya. Bye.